You rolling?
Yeah, it's rolling.
Hey, listen, y'all, man. We gonna close this word out. It's gonna be real quick. Deuteronomy 28:28. We gonna close it out on that. Hey, listen, man. You got myself, the elder, and his son. If you just tuning in, man, the elder, the last couple weeks, man, he been holding us together, man. So this week, man, I kind of got me and his son. We kind of vibing. The elder is here. You know, he's doing some research. But listen, y'all. As we get ready to close out this word, I just want to say this. You ever heard that term, the lights is on,
Yeah.
but nobody's home?
Yeah.
That's what's happening right now with Jake and society. The Jake and Jakette. You know, Jakette is the AKA nigger woman. Jake is the nigga and Jakette is the nigger woman. We trying to figure out and understand the extreme recklessness that's happening today by way of running red lights, by way of women reckless mouth, by way of women shooting niggas with pistols, by way of niggas shooting women with pistols, by way of teenagers shooting niggas with pistols, by way of 10-year-olds shooting niggas with pistols. It's a wreck show. It's a shit show out here. And what we realize is in Deuteronomy 28, it's the gift and the curses. All the Lord asked us to do in Deuteronomy 28, 1 through 15, was just to obey him, and we would get an abundance of blessings. But he also said on the flip side, if you shall disobey me, I'm gonna give you a floodgate of some fuck shit. I'm gonna give you a floodgate of that understand me.
Mm-hmm.
It's called we are currently in captivity. So what is happening is the Lord has done a number on us Jakes and Jakettes. The speeding of the lights. Hey, like I told y'all, we live and direct over here, man. Hey, listen, me and the elder, we have counsel damn near every morning, and what we try to establish is we cannot keep up with the understanding of how people are literally, they running red lights, right? They shoplifting, they starting all type of shit, they shooting and killing. Dude, it's like this. That's how bad it is.
Yeah.
And guess what it dawned on me, bro? That's the Lord's work being demonstrated. The Lord, that's part of our curses, the Lord to zap the shit out of us. And if you think I'm lying, Ish, can you eloquently give us that Deuteronomy 28 and 28? This explains why us as Israelites in particular, why we out here like we done lost our mind, like we chickens with our heads cut off, man.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 28. The Lord shall smite thee with madness and blindness and astonishment of heart.
Can you give it to him one more time, Ish?
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 28. The Lord shall smite thee with madness and blindness and astonishment of heart.
The Lord shall smite thee with madness. Let's start there. A good example of that madness is distractions. When you see, in other words, the Lord going to put a distraction demon on you, which means you're never going to be conscious of what you're really supposed to be doing. Instead of you focusing on driving, the Lord going to put a spirit on you to where the light says red, but in your mind it says green, and you running your ass right through there. And he ain't whoever on the other side, so it be, so well it may be, because the Lord's presence has to be felt. So he giving you the demon of distraction. He gonna put a demon of distraction on you. What's the second part in that Deuteronomy 28, bro?
And blindness and astonishment of heart.
Blindness. So the Lord is gonna zap you niggas with the lack of understanding. You're gonna be in the dark. okay, where you're not going to even know how to put your best foot forward. Imagine it's just being out here and you have no lack of understanding where you going or what you doing. Dog, that's you, and then you said astonishment of the heart. That means the Lord gonna put a sottish demon on you. The Lord gonna make you extremely stupid. The Lord is gonna make you highly retarded. And that's exactly what you have out here. These retarded ass people out here. The lights is on, but nobody is home. In other words, what are we saying? Niggas is we see these people out here, but they really ain't there. Like the elder go to Woodman's all the time, and it's almost like he going to a building full of caskets, a walking corpse, not even knowing they dead. That if you metaphorically can picture that, like one of his mans in them glorify adultery. That's how you know he's all the way blanked out. He's all the way checked out. Because if he had any type of discernment, any type of common sense, he would know that's out of line, that's hands off. But if you don't have this cheat code,
You're fried.
you're fucked. You're fucked. So what are we saying? All the lights is on, but nobody's home. You sisters, we love y'all. But I gotta rap a taste. What he said in the Mac is, let me rap a taste to you. So I'm gonna rap a taste to y'all right quick. Ladies, you Atlanta ladies, a lot of you women in Atlanta are beautiful sisters. I give it to you. I can't even hate on y'all. But this is the thing I don't understand by you sisters. According to what is the major medical stats? CDC. You guys are the third highest HIV cases. Atlanta, Georgia. It's the third highest. So you know what that means? A lot of these men that y'all lust for are down low brothers.
Yep.
In other words, they sleeping with you and they sleeping with punks. So what are we saying? Y'all don't even think twice to figure out who is this nigga, what's going on with him. Y'all are straight with on Instagram, thotting, showing your body, but then you don't talk about that other side. And what's that other side? Y'all got children. Some of y'all got grandchildren, and y'all on Instagram and TikTok thotting it out.
Yeah.
Come on, man. That's because the lights is on, but no one's home, man. My man to the left of me, well beyond his years in wisdom, and he's only in his late 20s. Well beyond his years in wisdom. Even he can look and tell you the lights is on, but nobody's home. Let me metaphorically paint this picture, because somebody might hear that and be like, I still don't understand what he's saying. This is what I'm saying. You can take this Bible, and you can literally show someone in the Bible, hey man, according to this, you don't want to do that. And he will be clueless to what you just said to him.
Facts.
Be clueless. Like he has a friend that glorifies adultery. If you read Proverbs 6:32 through 35 to him, guess what he'll say to you after that? Gone with that. I'm finna get out here now, hook up with old girl, cause I'm a player. So
You a dumbass.
yeah. So what are we saying, man? We all deal with this. The elder deal with it. I deal with it. The son deal with it. It's mental illness is real, y'all. It's real, and nobody really wants to tackle it because there's so much money being made off the detriment of people being mentally ill. Like the powers that be is running a monopoly on the detriment of mental illness. Look at Kanye West, okay? They want to say that this man is mentally ill. I beg to differ. I think he's on to something, but At the same time, it's very easy to put a mental illness tag on them because most people that's mental ill can relate to that. You know how they say game recognize game? Mental ill recognize mental ill.
Yep.
So that's why when we out in public, it's always a confrontation of spirit because it's us with sound minds going against those that are mentally ill.
Facts.
And the ones that's mentally ill looking at us like they got sound mind and we crazy. So what am I saying, dog? Just know if you talking to somebody and they don't appear to be there with you, that means all the lights is on.
Yeah, it's bingo.
But ain't nobody home. Ain't nobody. Hey, Ish, you wanna give?
It's endless examples. Like we could sit here for hours.
Just give them one in your generation.
All the stupid shit.
Just give them. You being a much younger man than us. Like give them a scenario of all the lights on and nobody's home in your world, man.
Well, like last week, I was on the phone. It was like a group of us on the phone, and motherfuckers was talking about like what's considered too many
females,
too many men for a woman to have had partners.
Oh, okay, okay.
And I'm like, if you want to be honest, more than one is too many.
Yeah,
these motherfuckers was looking like I was drunk or some shit.
See,
and I'm like, I know it ain't realistic.
But no, but
in reality, that's what's too many. More
based off your position, that's the correct thing
and
to say.
And they honestly think like you supposed to do what you do, and then if the next nigga come along and you assume he better, you do both, and then you choose which one. And I'm just sitting here like, dog, y'all the dumbest motherfuckers I ever met in my life.
Ever, yeah. Yeah.
And y'all gonna die.
Yeah. And you gonna die.
Like a motherfucker.
And you gonna die. Listen, man.
I ain't trying to die without at least knowing, like the Lord decided to get me up out of here.
Yeah.
And he asked me, why do you think I can at least have some type of answer?
Right. At least
like, you knew better. But I'm gonna give you the chance to say something.
Right.
But he asked y'all, it's like, y'all gonna be looking dumb as fuck.
And it's crazy, man, because it's like, what you said was very profound in the sense that one man more than the woman if you're a sister, you got more than one man, you got too many. Too many penises, you didn't have too many. Now, Yahushua told a woman that was caught in adultery, hey, whores no mores. Why? Because you only supposed to be with that one man. And if that man shall die or whatever the case be and you become a widow, now you're free to find you a new man. But adultery is so adultery is the new monogamy.
Yeah, it's so I'm still I can never not be amazed at how regular that shit is.
Yeah, it's
I'm like, dog, what the fuck is y'all doing?
Yeah, and it's so normal. Like I said, monogamy today is like frowned upon, but adultery is like, oh yeah, more to marry ya.
No, dude.
Why you think in our community we got the highest STD rates? Why you think that is?
For that specific reason, y'all last too freaky.
And not only that, the lights on, man, but ain't nobody home, man. Now we just so-called Christmas and New Year's and past, right?
Yeah.
So guess what? You got people out here financially on their ass. Guess why? Because they made a conscious effort to spend their money on Christmas and New Year's, and now all their bills is due. That's another example of all the lights is on, but no one's home. Like, you don't jeopardize your where you lay your head and your bills to participate in this white man's enchantment. Like I said, man, we can, like Ish said, we can give y'all timeless examples of
stupid ass shit.
The lights being on, but nobody's home.
That's just us three.
Yeah.
3 people.
Yeah. Like we got friends in the world, Ish, that they 50 years old, they still go to Diamonds. It's like, dude, you can't be serious. Like, For those who don't know, diamonds is a real overpopulated nigga hangout spot.
That's a hood nigga favorite.
Neither one of us shouldn't be seen standing outside talking to anybody that goes in that place. That's how bad it is. And it's like, dude, what are you doing, man? Like, we know.
That motherfucker still open. How many people died?
At least 3 or 4. Every other year, a nigga gets smoked out of there like a pack of Newport, man. Yeah, sail up to the Newport. What am I saying to y'all? Mental illness, man. If you suffering from mental illness, like you actually have papers, you've been diagnosed medically to having mental illness, this is not towards you. This is towards those that's mentally ill, what they call unofficially mentally ill. These are the people I'm talking to. Meaning the ones that's fucked up but don't want to go get checked because they know they fucked up. I'm talking to y'all. Listen, dude. The Lord whoop-ass stick is out here, and y'all so gone. The Lord, every day the Lord show you an example like, hey, I'm around the corner, I'm about to come on your ass, and they still clueless to the fact that he's out here with his whip-ass stick. Mm-hmm. It's like, dog, it's only one person doing these killings. It's the Lord. But not one time a nigga see something on the news and be like, hey, dog, we might want to change up. Every time we see the news and somebody get messed up, guess what we thinking? Like, oh, shit. Like somebody got shot 2 blocks away from here. And the other was like, hey, dog, that shit started getting closer and closer. That's the consciousness that we got. This young man here, his age group is probably the wildest bunch of niggas out here right now. That mid-20 group, especially no daddy being raised niggas, oh man. Tunchi them, about 5'3", 5'4", 110 pounds will knock your shit loose. Them niggas lights is on, but ain't nobody home. So as we get ready to close out, I'm just gonna tell you like this. If you deal with this and you try to have a conversation with somebody that don't deal with this, you better abort mission because you're gonna mess around and strangle their ass out of frustration.
Yeah.
So the goal is, what am I saying? That person lights is on, but ain't nobody there. So don't even waste your time, man. But hey, the elder, I'm gonna turn over to the elder. You got any closing words? Anything happened this week? Anything niggerish? Anything exciting? Oh, hey! Before we close out, Mr. Farrakhan. You have no business quoting this when you deal with the Quran. You displayed yourself as a super nigga. A super nigga, and the elder caught that.
I overheard. What's y'all name? Y'all gave him some name. That shit was funny.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You gave it to him.
Yeah.
I just repeated it.
Oh yeah, Farrakhan artist.
Yeah, Farrakhan artist.
Farrakhan artist. That's your name.
Yeah,
the only reason why I'm not gonna get on your ass because we just got off suspension. That's the only reason why. Because I wanted to put your name in the title as Farrakhan artist quotes the Holy Bible,
Farrakhan.
being that you are sponsorer of the Quran. You is a dog. Listen, dog. The same way how the elder want to punch Daryl Hines in his stomach, dog, I want to punch you in your stomach, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Not to hurt you, but just to see if there's any pork rumbling up in your stomach, man. Like, how nobody says nothing to this. This man is supposed to be a Muslim. Hey, can we get a bean pie on Farrakhan? Can we get the bean pie? What am I saying, dog? That's another example. All the lights on, but nobody is home. So you mean to tell me, right? Let me just get this right. So you mean to tell me we roll with this, all we do is roll with this. and you see me in the video quoting the Quran, that's an instant, hold on. Stop the presses. What the fuck? That was some fuck shit. And they didn't say a word. What are we saying? Y'all supposed to y'all supposed to get on his ass. He made a mockery out of y'all. He know, even I'm compelled to believe he know this whole understand
He a
me.
Muslim for TV.
Yeah. Quran for
The
TV.
camera go off. He put
Yeah.
the garment on.
Yeah. That nigga got the gun. Hey, dog, Farrakhan artist, we know you in the truth, bruh. God, he probably following GMS on the low end. IUIC class. You know what I'm saying? Hey, dog, that nigga quoted Jeremiah 10, verse 1 through 6, talking about Kripma. And y'all, even in y'all book, y'all know that's green. But here you is. I'm talking about he broke it down. Like he seen your dad break it down or something. Like when your dad break down, it's like, oh yeah, you know, they talk about the forest and the tree and going and get his dad down and all that. Like nigga, like you really know that. You ain't supposed to know that, bro. You ain't supposed to know that. But you lucky. I'm gonna give you a pass, man. And when I said punch you in your stomach, it was a joke, okay? Because we don't want no bean pies getting through all over our houses. Oh, he threatened.
He'll drop a location.
Yeah, ass nigga, man. I tell you what, though, that nigga that the Daryl Hine lover dude, dog. All you gotta do is we'll take this and run so many circles around you. It don't even make no sense, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So again, man, as we get ready to close out, health is wealth. Can't lose sight of that. Life is short. Love on your loved ones. Stay out of the way of these humanoids if you can. Keep Yahweh through his only begotten son, Yahweh Shah, first in everything you're doing. Family first, outside of Yahweh through his only begotten son, Yahweh Shah. If you in the congregation of anybody and they don't deal with this, you got some nuts on you, because that individual all he's gonna do is piss you off.
Yeah. Facts.
So that's all I got for you, man. I'm gonna leave it over to the elder. You can close us out, man.
Oh, all praises to Yahweh through his only begotten son, Yahweh Shah. Shalom to all the brothers and sisters out there. That's the Aqua, Akium, and the Aqua.
God.
Shalom.
Shalom. Shalom. Yes, I bet we had 27.
Probably.
20,
The first two, you was right on point. Dog, 23.
Oh, okay, cool.